Hello, hello.
Hello.
We're back. We say we're back because I think it's been about 5 months,
Mhm.
5 months since we did a video. So here we are. And this is a special video because tomorrow, January 9th, marks our 1 year anniversary of our Harmonious Union.
Mhm.
We come into Harmonious Union January 9th of 2020.
Mhm.
And it's been a wild ride, a good ride ever since. And so, yeah, we just wanted to come, um, come and make a video today and share with you what it's been like to be in Harmonious Union for 1 year. It's a 1 year anniversary video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, a lot has happened
Mhm.
in 1 year. Like we both had a home. Well, first off, I flew to Norway in February of 2020, and I'm still in Norway. I've been here ever since. Um, and in all that time, we've both sold our houses. Like I sold my home in Arkansas. Adam, let go of his home here in Norway, because it wasn't really, I don't know, wasn't really supportive.
No, it wasn't very supportive of us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I sold my car back in the States. Like, I'm literally down to a storage unit with a few belongings. Yeah.
Mhm.
And our desire is still to, live in the States, but we've just surrendered that.
Mhm.
And, we got to work through the visa process. If you watch some of our previous videos, you know that I've applied for a Norwegian visa and it takes about 7 months, give or take a few, for that to be fully processed. So we're like on the tail end of that, but we just haven't had it yet finalized. That's kind of like where we're at. Yeah. So what all has happened? How's a 1 year in Harmonious Union felt for you?
Well, it's been wild. Suddenly you have you're just yourself in another body there,
Mm-hmm.
mirroring your everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Go deeper there.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. With what you just said, like, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's like getting to know yourself better
Mm-hmm.
in different sorts of ways,
Yeah.
and communication,
Mm-hmm.
um, partnership, life purpose. Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
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 What else?
Well, I
What?
mean, we could, yeah, go ahead. You had another thing to say?
Yeah, no, I was like, yeah, we moved into an apartment in
Hmm.
September, and like we're
Yes.
getting very clear on what we want for our, you know,
Hmm.
future home.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the apartment is very supportive, but we see like what we want,
Hmm.
like, yeah, how we could be supported better, I guess you
Yeah,
would say.
like that's the beauty of the journey, with God and yourself and your twin flame, is God's always going to give you the next step, because that next step is going to help you get clear and refine yourself for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And so, we both sold our homes. It wasn't compassionate for me to be outputting a lot of energy
Mhm.
financially for a home that was just going to sit there,
And a
right?
car.
And a
Yeah.
car,
Yeah.
right? So it made sense to bring all of that energy into where we're currently at in this moment now,
Mm.
and manifest from that place, and so also too, like we said, Adam's home wasn't very supportive of where we were at. It was kind of like an older farmhouse, and it's really cold here in Norway, and it was just freezing, and it just all around, it didn't fit us. And
Mm.
so we moved into these apartments that we're in. They're newer built, like I think in 2019.
Mm.
We got a really awesome deal in the apartment that we're in, and like we're basically the first ones to live in it, because the people that um, bought it, they are out of town all the time, and so they're just renting it out to someone else.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like we were the first ones really to live here,
Mhm.
and it's perfect for us. It's very it's cozy. And it, like Adam just said, it's helping us get clear on our next steps. We desire more space, right? Because we went from having quite a bit of space to a smaller area, and now we're desiring more space, right? And we need that. We got a coaching business. We have a child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we need more room. And so that's kind of like what we're working on right now. But yeah, so if we look at the timeline,
Mhm.
just all the things that we've done since we've been in Harmonious Union. We got married in May of
Mhm.
2020. Um, our coaching business, we've steadily worked on growing our business, and it's thriving right now. Like, we have more clients. We have yeah, it's just doing really well. We're feeling very supported and loving, more than, because the more support you have, the more that you can extend that love to others and that support to others. So yeah, so we sold homes, got married, moved into an apartment, waiting on the Norwegian visa to be approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had Thanksgiving in
Yes.
Norway. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a Norwegian Thanksgiving because Norway doesn't have Thanksgiving. That's a
No.
states thing,
Mhm.
but we made it work.
Yeah. We had Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First Halloween. Yeah.
Christmas.
First Christmas,
Yeah.
first New Year's
Yeah.
together, like physically together,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. So what have we've talked about like the practical stuff,
Mhm.
right? Like the general things, and keep in mind, like, when you're with your twin flame in Harmonious Union and you're embodying Jeff and Shalea's teachings, like, we couldn't have had this without following our spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shaleia, right? And embodying the teachings. And our life has moved so quickly because we continue to embody the work and we continue to refine ourselves in our consciousness.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's why you can see, like, oh gosh, everything has changed so quickly for them. That's the practical side. But what about like the feelings? Like, how do you feel being in harmonious union with your twin flame? How's this year felt, compared to like before harmonious union?
It's pretty normal. It's true though. It feels
Yeah.
super normal. Like, how can you not live like this? In a
Yeah.
sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we're, you know, in agreement and how
Mm-hmm.
we want things, and
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It just feels normal. Should I
Yeah.
have a whole long like speech? Like,
No, you say what's
yeah,
on your heart.
yeah, yeah. It just feels normal. Like, I wouldn't want not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just feels very like secure. Like you have your person
Mm-hmm.
for eternity now. Like we're not going
Yeah.
back anywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Like Jeff and Shalia say, it's like this piece of our lives is taken care of.
yeah,
And check that off. Check.
yeah,
Got my eternal lover.
yeah,
Good to go.
yeah.
Focus on the rest of the pieces of our lives. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for us, like we do a lot of like inner work, right? And like
Mm-hmm.
having your person there to do it with, and
Mm-hmm.
your full consciousness is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a good way to live life.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, well, for me, like, what you said is that I feel like I'm, just with all of myself, literally all of myself, because your twin flame is you, it's just in another body. And so it's like I have all of me with me now, and I feel complete in that space. Whereas before, it felt like there was something missing,
Mm.
right? And no matter how much I mirrored it or how much I loved myself, I felt at peace, right? But I could still feel there was like that little niggly feeling of, you know, um, not fully, it just wasn't fully complete. I didn't feel completely fulfilled in that space. And now I do. I feel completely fulfilled. And it's just very normal and natural. very grounded and peaceful. It's just, it's like being with yourself, literally like just yourself, but there's more of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and like everything is kind of like enhanced with your twin flame too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the mirroring effect is, yeah, you gotta feel it. And those times you have like a double mirror, like, ooh,
Yeah.
like
What would you call a double mirror?
it's like when we just, we're both mirroring to each other, like at the same time in a
Yeah,
sense.
both
And
getting triggered.
yeah, both getting triggered, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
But then we know there's gonna be deeper peace at the end of this,
Hmm.
so it's okay. It's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think our what was the most recent thing that we had a double trigger on was expression.
Yeah, 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 so we
Yeah.
both felt like we weren't allowed to express, and it was like,
Yeah.
it was pretty
Double
interesting.
trigger.
Double trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and then it passes, and then
Hmm.
we have more peace.
How does it pass? What do we do to
We
resolve those
we we do
situations?
the mirror exercise,
Hmm.
and we express. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, something really beautiful too that we found in our union is that each union is different and unique. And for Adam and I, like we have suppressed ourselves the majority of our lives, right? That was just something what we just suppress, we didn't express, right? We didn't express what was on our heart or our feelings. We just shut them down, numbed out to them. So what God has really guided us to do as we've been together is just express what we're going through, right? Like if I'm having some feelings, just sharing with Adam. If Adam's having feelings, just sharing with me. And we often find that just talking about it and walking through it together, it's instantly resolved. And that's a really beautiful
Mhm.
experience, and very it feels very safe and comforting to be able
Mm.
just to share yourself and be completely authentic and honest with how you're feeling, and that the other party just kind of sit there and hold space for you. And yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah, I feel like, for me a lot, like I have to, like I can do the mirror exercise within, and like I can heal, right? But
Hmm.
oftentimes like it feels like walking through it is kind of like, oh, okay, like,
Yeah.
oh, there was more feeling there than I thought it was,
Hmm.
right? Like it's kind of like, yeah, just
Hmm.
it's just a need for expression, you know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
just letting it out,
yeah,
getting it out.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. So, okay. So we're like at like the 1 year mark.
Hmm.
What would you like to see happen for this second year, the year coming up?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, more expansion in our life purpose,
Mm.
going places.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe we can travel here soon. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I think if it wasn't for the coronavirus, and we would be traveling a lot more, like going just
Yeah.
like maybe like weekends, maybe
Hmm.
just here and there. Um, yeah. What else? It's just basically expansion. I feel
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Refining ourselves more.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do we refine ourselves more?
Why?
Hmm.
Well, like, yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, because like viewers, people that haven't really watched our stuff, they're gonna be like, well, what do they mean by like refining themselves, and what does that do? Right?
Yeah, like for us that we do a lot of inner work, like basically all day, every day, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of it's getting to a place of seeing things more clearly,
Mm-hmm.
healing through like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
core blocks, and getting closer to God,
Mm-hmm.
having a more direct and open communication with God, which we do have, but it's like refining that, keep
Yeah.
refining it. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to add something to that?
Yeah, like refinement for me is exactly what you said. And it's just realigning your mind to the truth,
Mhm.
right? Like what Jeff and Shaleia teach. If you see something in your reality that uh you don't feel good about, you apply the mirror exercise, or with your twin flame, or with anyone else for that matter. You mirror what that person is showing you, and you continue to refine your consciousness. You continue to align yourself to love and to truth and to God. And as you do that, you just continue to experience miracles and blessings. And as you're loving yourself, you experience more love in your life, more more just joy, more peace, more abundance, and good. You just naturally attract what it is that you desire. And so that's what we mean by refining ourselves, is continuing to apply what we've been taught over and over. And we do that on a daily basis. Like when you get into harmonious union, like the work doesn't stop, right? It only increases, but it's a good thing. It feels good because every time you heal through an upset, you're just, you've achieved a deeper level of peace. You've expanded your peace. And as you expand that peace within you, that peace expands without the outside of you.
So, what is your answer to the question of what do
Yeah.
you want to see for this coming year?
Yeah, so similar to what you said, like I desire for our business to continue to grow, um, to continue to help people into, their union with their twin flame, and beyond that, I desire that deeply in my heart. Travel.
Mhm.
I know I've been here in Norway almost a year now, and the only travel that we've done was like to go to the embassy to get the paperwork that I needed so we could get married and things like that. But I would like to, well, we went to see your dad and your stepmom as
Yep.
well on a
Yep.
little trip. So that was fun. But
Mhm.
yeah, I desire to explore more.
That was like one night.
Yeah, it was one night thing, but it
Yeah.
was beautiful scenery. Like Norway has beautiful, um, yeah, just like beautiful mountains and scenery, and we're near the ocean, so all of that's gorgeous, but I would like to explore it more. So yeah, more travel.
Mhm.
Um yeah, like I just sometimes I don't really know what's ahead until God says do this thing,
Mhm.
right? And then it's like, "Ooh, yeah, I want to do that thing." And then I
Mhm.
start working towards that.
Mhm.
But yeah, definitely just more expansion, more travel. Yeah, just going deeper into, you know, all areas of our lives.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feels good.
Yeah. More God.
Yeah, and possibly like, working towards a home, a larger home,
Mhm.
which we're already doing that because the things that, you know, like the space, for instance, right? We're
Mhm.
wanting more space. So we're
Mhm.
already like mirroring that. And yeah, like you said, you're looking at Pinterest,
Oh
like
yeah.
floor plans for houses and things like that.
Yeah, that's basically like one of my hobbies.
Yeah.
Been like for many years,
Yeah.
but like yeah, more like fine tuning that, like
Mm-hmm.
what we want and
Yeah.
how to best support ourselves and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we also have is there anything else you'd like to share about our 1 year harmonious union?
Mm, no,
No?
no,
No?
feels pretty good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, we have we pulled some cards for the viewers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cards for like, is this for like the month of January, you said?
I mean, New Year's, like just for
Or
now,
whenever
whenever
you
you
see
watch
this
it,
video, it's relevant,
it's
right?
irrelevant.
Yeah, so whenever you watch this, this
Yeah.
is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we pulled two cards from the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. And the first card that jumped out was You've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. Very beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, so what do you feel this card is communicating, Adam?
Well, you're watching this video, so obviously you would know about, different Shalea's teachings and, you found the right place.
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like it's like you're on the right path.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, there's good things to come, miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just need to notice them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was feeling the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've won the lottery, right?
Mhm.
Your divine order, divine timing, you're right where you're meant to be
Mhm.
in manifesting what it is that you desire. And yes, like Adam said, if you're watching this video and you've never heard of Jeff and Shaleia or Twin Flames Universe, we do encourage you to, I'll put the link to the forum. You can reach out to us and we're happy to share with you what we've learned and support you on your journey.
Mhm.
Yeah, so check it out. Yeah. I
Well,
guess
you can also get your own personalized reading on our website. Links below.
Yeah, we'll add the links below.
Yeah.
All right. And so the second card is number 22. For this, you were born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, more of being on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels this card is like very elegant and expressive and very much surrendered, right? Like as you just surrender on your journey, things will just naturally unfold for you. Just relax and know that God has you completely.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, choose and claim your divinity.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then the last card we have for you comes from Divine Directions, and it says positive. Enjoy this positive time. Smile. Know that everything is going well. Yeah, very, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. It's kind of blurry, but
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, so these cards all go hand in hand. Like you are on the right track. You're right where you're meant to be. Everything is unfolding perfectly for you, and you can trust that completely. Yeah,
Good. Mhm.
yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and cheers to 1 year of Harmonious Union. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye, guys.